The Wild West, a land untamed, where the horizon stretched farther than hope itself.
People came seeking freedom, opportunity, and sometimes redemption. They left behind comfort to face a world that didn't promise survival, only the chance to begin again. As I sit here watching the sunset, I realize their story is not so different from ours. Each of us, in our own way, is walking through a frontier, uncertain, vast, and often unforgiving. The real West was not just a place on the map. It was a reflection of the human soul's hunger for meaning. The people of the frontier lived close to the earth. They rose with the sun, rested with the stars, and learned to read the land like scripture. Every footprint told a story of effort, faith, and endurance. They understood something we've nearly forgotten: that progress is not measured by speed, but by presence. A day's ride was not wasted if the soul grew quieter along the way. Many settlers kept journals, writing of the loneliness and silence that surrounded them. Yet in that silence, they discovered something sacred: themselves. We too live in vast landscapes, though ours are made of noise and distraction. And perhaps our greatest wilderness is not out there, but within. There's a story told of a young pioneer woman who crossed the plains alone after losing her family to illness. When asked how she survived, she said, "I learned to talk to the wind. It didn't answer, but it listened." In those few words lies the essence of resilience, not the strength to avoid pain, but the courage to walk through it with presence. Like her, we all face storms that test our faith. The question is not whether the wind will blow, but whether we will learn to listen. The pioneers didn't wait for perfect conditions. They moved forward 1 mile at a time. In their stillness, they found patience. In their hardship, they found purpose. And so can we. The frontier people valued community as much as independence. Around their campfires, they shared bread, stories, and silence. They knew that survival was not a solo pursuit. It was a shared effort. Today, we live behind screens, surrounded by people yet feeling alone. The West reminds us, connection is not about proximity, but presence. When you truly listen, not just to respond, but to understand, you build bridges stronger than any railroad. The cowboy, the miner, the homesteader, they all chased something: land, gold, freedom. Some found what they sought. Others discovered something greater: peace in the simplicity of living each day fully. The cowboy in me sees their struggle as our own. We all chase horizons, only to learn that contentment was never over the next hill. It was in the moment we stopped and breathed. Our world today moves faster than a galloping horse. We measure success in possessions, not peace. Progress in miles, not mindfulness. Yet the spirit of the frontier still whispers to us, "Slow down, traveler." You don't need to conquer life to live it. You just need to walk it with awareness. The real frontier is the space between doing and being, between striving and stillness. Imagine if we lived like the pioneers, not rushing toward every sunrise, but appreciating each sunset. Not fighting the land, but learning from it. Not fearing the silence, but embracing it. The American frontier was built on courage, yes, but also on humility. Every settler learned that nature cannot be mastered, only respected. Likewise, life cannot be controlled, only lived. So, my friend, ask yourself, what part of your soul still waits to be discovered beyond the noise of your daily trail? Walk gently, travel with intention. The journey ahead may be long, but every step can be sacred if you walk it with presence. Remember, the West was never truly wild. It was just honest, and so should we be, with ourselves and with each other. Thank you for walking this path with me today. May your spirit remain open, your pace steady, and your heart unafraid of the unknown. Please like and subscribe for more videos.